All right, I'm going to share with you something that I'm really scared about. Okay, really, this is not just for click and views, and although clicks and views are good, but it's not that. But rather, it is something that is seriously making me scared. Okay, and I'll make you understand by sharing with you a movie that I just saw yesterday. I just finished watching it. It's I don't know, some coincidence. I was recommended to watch this movie by a female old client friend. She told me some time ago. I said, okay, see it. The movie's name is NYAD. It's a 2023 sports documentary movie. I want, Google search NYAD. Okay. So it's about a true story of Diana Nyad, NYAD, who at the age of 60, with her best friend, who's played by Jodie Foster, decides to swim 110 miles, open ocean, 110 miles swimming from Cuba to Florida. And she tried, I think, in her 20s or 30s, and she failed and she gave up the dream. And then all of a sudden, at the age of 60, she decided, okay, I'm going to swim again. Imagine, at 60, you think of being a grandmother or grandfather, you want to retire. At 60, she decided, I'm going to do something that I couldn't do at 20. And, literally everyone laughed at her. And when she would try to get sponsors, because you need sponsors, or when you announce to the world, people think, are you gone mad? Can you imagine swimming 110 miles? Bloody swimming. I swam 2 kilometers in the ocean with my coach. That is after almost 6 months of training for triathlon. 2 kilometers was tough. 110 miles. That's more than 240 kilometers or something. Okay. So it outlines the struggles that she went through. It's not a very interesting movie. It's a rather slow movie. Out of 10, I would rate it at 6 or 6.5. I kind of struggled to watch it. Okay, there are boring moments. But the movie is a true story, and that's why I did watch it. And I'll tell you, it's so crazy. It was, there was so many parallels between what she was thinking of, what she had done, and what I'm planning to do. Now, obviously, I'm no record holder. I'm not going to swim 110 kilometers. Forget even half a kilometer, I'm not going to swim. But I'm going to attempt something that is equally scary, frightening, and it has been mentally bothering me and troubling me since 2 weeks. And I think I've already told you about it. It's not going to be a suspense or surprise. 2 or 3 days ago, I shared with you that I'm planning to do a 15-day fast. Now, I'm very sure if you search right now on Google and YouTube, 30-day fast, 50-day fast, 6 months fast. There are people who have done 2 months, 3 months, 6 months fast. The world record is 2 years, no food. Okay. Now, these people have done it. And, whenever I used to see these videos, no food, they have not eaten food for 2 months. Like, it's fucking impossible, man. And, my journey as I started intermittent fasting, and to stay without food for a few hours was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. Really, not joking. I am a food addict. I love food more than sex, more than anything else. I love eating food and I love watching movies. I don't know, maybe because I was born in a family where food was kind of deprived, or they didn't give me good food. Okay. That's why whenever I go shopping, I buy tons and tons of food, and more food than I can eat, just like more books than I can read. So now you must be thinking, hey, so what is so scary? What are you making so dramatic, as if, matter of life and death? I'm embarking on this journey for a 15-day fast, which is not a big deal. People have done it. But imagine if I were to tell you, you do a 15-day fast with me. 15 days, no food. Okay, seriously. 15 days, don't eat any food, just drink water. I'm very sure you'll say, why, I'm not going fucking mad. Just because you're mad, I'm not mad. But think for a minute. You had to fast for 1 day, 2 day, 3 day. Would it be easy for you? The honest answer is no, it's not going to be easy for you, for anyone. We are so accustomed to stuffing our mouths and our faces with food. We go to a movie, we'll stuff popcorn. We go out to meet someone, we'll have a cup of coffee. We have a date, we go somewhere to eat. So food is part of our lives. The only free time I get is to watch a movie, and I love to eat food. And I find it very hard to watch a movie if I don't eat something. Now, you'll also say, man, why are you making a big deal out of it? You have already done 11 days. You did 110 hours. You succeeded. You did 11 days. You succeeded. 15 days, you can easily do it. That's where you're wrong. You are so wrong. That means you have never done anything great in your life. You have never achieved anything tough. You have not pursued a goal which pushed your boundaries. Seriously, this is not to insult you. This is a fact. It clearly shows you have not achieved anything great in your life. Because it's like this. Just because you got the first rank, the highest marks in your class, doesn't mean you'll get the first rank, highest marks the next year or the following year. There's always competition. There are always people better than you. Now, in here, there is no competition, but I'm competing with myself. You have no idea how much I struggled for the 11 days. You have no idea. You have no idea how every second, every minute, I'm staying alone. Every second, every minute, how did I pass by? Only I know. I was literally hoping and praying for that day. Not praying. As an atheist, I don't pray, but I was, I'm giving a figure of speech. I was hoping, man, this day, please let it pass. I just want to forget it. I'll get busy. I want to get tired so I can sleep and get up the next day. It was very tough. It was tough to walk. It was tough to work. It was tough to make videos. It was tough for everything. I just managed to do 11 days. Now, 11 days was my limit. It was the max. It is like you go to the gym. You take the maximum weight you can push, 100 kilos. You push, you're shouting, you're screaming, you're fighting, and you lock your arms. And now the coach says, okay, now we'll put 110. Like, no fucking way, man. Imagine, for example, you're doing push-ups. You're doing and you finally reach 30 and you push and you manage to get 31 and your hands are shivering and your muscles are aching and you're like, one more. And after you finish that, then the coach says, one more, just one more. And you collapse. So, for me to do 11 days was quite something. And you saw my weight. I shared with you my weight. 57 kilos. Unheard of. I've never been 57 kilos in my life. Now I do know if 11 days I was 57 kilos, maybe 15 days I'll be, can be 55 or maybe 57, no problem. But it is not the weight. It is not the social media content, and it is the everyday, the pain and suffering that I have to undergo. Now, easily you'll say, then why the fuck are you doing it, man? Yeah, exactly. Why the fuck am I doing it? Why? The big why. That is what separates average people from great people. I'm not trying to imply I'm great, but I want to be great in my eyes. I want to be great for me, not for you, not for anyone else. Yes, I do give reasons like autophagy, cleaning of the cancerous cells and the incomplete proteins. It heals your body, stem cells. I told you, when I used to go to poop and shit, I used to have blood like, you're literally taking a mug of blood and you pour like this. That much blood I used to lose every time I would go to the toilet. It completely healed. It's unbelievable. Completely healed. I checked with the doctor, cholesterol 0, diabetes 0, everything is 0. Okay. So why do I need to do it, man? Because I was like, okay, If there's any bit more cleaning, let it finish completely. Let it be like brand new. Okay, that was one. But is that a good enough reason? Then definitely BDNF. I want you to Google search BDNF fasting. So brain, I'll give you the exact this thing. So, BDNF fasting. Okay, BDNF fasting. It is, the full form is brain derived neurotropic factor. So it kind of helps you in the cognitive function, clarity of thought, controlling your mood swings, whatever. It's good for the brain, it helps neurons. So obviously I'm in the business of thinking and coaching and mentoring people, so it'll help me. So very strong factor, 2 why. And then the third why just came up, and that was because my wife and my baby would be coming. So if I have to do this fasting, I have to do it before they come, because after they come, and they'll be cooking food and they'll be eating food and the smell it becomes more torturous. So if I have to do it, I have to do it now. I can't do it afterwards. But then I asked myself, okay, man, is there any other reason? Because I'll tell you what my fear is. My fear is failing. I don't like to fail. I don't want to fail. Do you know how difficult it is to avoid food? Like, I'll tell you, when I started thinking about food, and I said, I'm going to eat only at 9 o'clock night. Just imagine. I just went for a walk and immediately my brain said, hey, Loy, man, how about eating those, just buy those crisps, buy those chips, buy that chocolate, buy the fish fry, buy the, chicken, buy the food items, all flooded my brain. And where I was supposed to eat at 9, I just finished my walk, I came home and I ate because I was just dying to eat. And guess what? After I ate, I felt really sluggish. I was like, I felt shit, man. It's like you decide, I'm not going to masturbate. That no fap rule. I will not masturbate. I'll control myself. And you feel so proud that you're succeeding. And one fine day, you just lose control and you do it. And you feel like shit. Or it's like you want to stay committed to going to the gym and you stick for so long and then you fail. Or you lost so much weight. And then you just go back to your old ways and gain all the weight back. It can be your career, it can be your business, it can be anything. And when you fail, if you're a competitive person like me, if you're someone who takes his brand, his work, his character, his integrity seriously, when you fail, it fucks up your head, yeah. Really, I'm not, this is not a joke, this is not funny. I'm literally tossing and turning, thinking about this. I'm so afraid. I'm so scared. Can I do 15 days? I don't know. I do know that first 2-3 days is going to be bloody tough. At least till day number 5, it's going to be very tough. At least the first 3 days. I'm already feeling a headache. That's why I have my kadak chai here. By the way, today, whole day, seriously, not a joke. First time in, I think, 2-3 years, right from the morning, I have been eating, stuffing myself, because I said, let me just enjoy, because after this 15 days, nothing. I know that food is not going to run away, but I just said, first time I've been eating right from morning, snacking, forcing myself to snack chocolates and nuts and pistachios and sandwiches, and which I never did. I never did all this time. I did it. And this is my second flask. I normally drink only half a flask. Today I finished one full flask. Now this is my second flask. Why? Because I'm that paranoid, that afraid that I'm not going to have this for the next 15 days. Let me pour some tea. So now what is the problem? The problem is I'm afraid of failing. I'll feel like shit if I fail, man. You don't know how personally I take it if I fail. And even more than that, even more than the failure is, every single day, the time, I have to do something or another to make the time go by so that I don't remember that I'm hungry. It's so funny, a feeling like hunger. A feeling like hunger can fuck up your head, man. I'll not be able to think clearly. In fact, not eating, when I don't eat for all these days, I will be weak. I can't stand. Because when I'm doing the work, I'll be like, tired, sit down. If I go for a walk, I'll get thirsty immediately and I'll have low energy. When I make my videos, you'll be able to see it in my face that I don't have the energy. Like right now I'm hyper because I'm having caffeine, tea. I'll not have that. You would see it in my videos. You would see my energy low. But I have to do this for me, man. I have to do this for me. I want to prove it to myself. I'm man enough. I have the character. I have the fortitude. I have the discipline. I have the integrity to say no to food for 15 days. There are so many bloody mind games that are going in my head. Loy, what if you get, too thin? What if you start cramping? What if your heart gets affected? What if your health gets disturbed? What if you faint? What if you fall? What if you're hospitalized? All these bullshit thoughts come. What if you lose all your muscle? What if all that, fear that you've never heard? What if you can't work? What if you can't perform? But when you succeed, when you succeed beyond anything else, yes, it feels damn good. People are saying, fuck, man, I salute you, hats off to you, I respect you. You're the fucking man. Yeah, it feels good. And especially if someone is your critic and someone is your hater and says, fuck, I judged you, I thought you're a piece of shit, but I respect you. Like there was one guy who said, when I saw you first, this is a normal one. I saw you first, I thought you're a piece of shit, kind of a drug addict or a, mental case. And I saw these books and I thought, oh, he's just doing it for showpiece and all that. But then I listened to that content of that video. You're saying, wow, man, you do speak. Say, hey, you feel happy. I'm a human being. I feel happy. But now when I'm embarking on this, which is seemingly not very easy for most people, I'm afraid of failing. I am very aware that a lot of people, not a lot, there were a few people who said, hey Loy, you did 110-hour fast, I've done one month fast, it's not a big deal. They're telling me, I've done 1 month, what is your big deal? Yeah, you have done 1 month, great for you. There are guys who have done 20 days. There's one, I don't know, some kid is say, hey, you did what? You did 11 days, big fucking deal. I'm a young guy. He didn't tell me his age. I've done 4 days. I don't know if it's true or not. But it's not to show off. It's not a dick measuring contest. Oh, my dick is bigger than yours. No. It's my struggle, man. For a guy like me who was addicted to food, to say no to food, you have no fucking idea how tough it is, yeah. And I want to succeed. I so fucking want to succeed because I'm a coach. I'm a mentor. I give people advice. Get out of the comfort zone. Push yourself. Discipline yourself. If I can't follow my own fucking words, then I'm a fucking hypocrite, yeah. And I'll tell you this 15-day thing is not going to be easy, man. When I did it, third day I was like, oh fuck, this has to. And the first time I did it for 110 hours, which was 5 days. Third day I was like, fuck man, I need to stop this. I can't do it anymore. I struggled and I forced myself to sleep. And day 4 I was like, oh fuck, I can't do it. And then I was like, just one more day, Lloyd, just one more day, finish this day. And finally that's how I moved to day 5. So the second time when I did it, I was mentally prepared. Okay, first 5 days is going to be tough. Go through it. But then in the ending, I was too thin. You saw my photo. I'm drawn in like bones, literally bones you could see. So that was 11 days. Now imagine I'm going to do 15 days. Eesh. Fuck. Oh. But I'll tell you one thing. Even though nobody's interested, most of the people are bored with this. I don't think I'll get even 100 views per video. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it for the views. You should know me by now. although many of you don't believe. I will still put daily updates because I want to hold myself accountable. I need a little bit of attention so as to hold myself accountable. I will take photographs of my weight every single day. I will share the update. I will make a video every single day. I'm going to fight this fear of failing, because I have failed, man. I want to succeed, and I want to do this 15-day thing. You can see I'm going to lose a lot of my skin. You can see tissue. It's like lost so much mass. I'm very thin. Okay? You can see? People used to ask me, when you become old, how will your skin be? You can see? Man. 15 days. It's going to start tomorrow. Tomorrow is 15th April 2024. That will be day 1. Every day there will be an update. And I need to do it for 15 days. I know you'll say, those who are my well-wishers, Loy, you will succeed. Come on, man, you can do it. Yeah. Some others say, Loy, you don't need to prove it to anyone. Don't do it. There are health concerns. Yeah, this is not fun. This is not games. It's not a game, And I'm not, if you know me by now, I'm not one of those who's going to secretly eat something and show I'm fasting, or secretly drink. Even black coffee I'm not going to have. Even tea, nothing. I'm going to be transparent. And if I fail, I will be the first one to tell you, I failed. That's it. I just couldn't do it. So I'm not going to fake it. Here's the final thing I'll tell you. I'll just leave you with this. The people who know me from Dubai days, from the time I was in Dubai, if you tell them, Loy Machedo, the Loy Machedo who you know in Dubai, this guy did fasting. He was fasting. If you tell them he did no food for 24 hours, they'll say, no, man, it's not possible. Loy and not eat food 24 hours, I doubt. 24 hours, just 24 hours. I don't think he has that. So then imagine if you tell him, yeah, he did for 3 days, he did 5 days. Impossible. They will tell you it's impossible, Loy Machedo. The same guy with tattoos, same guy who talks too much. He can't do it. It's impossible. He's bluffing. They'll tell you he's bluffing. He's just taking you for a ride. It's impossible. If Loy Machedo can fast, I'll change my name. They might actually say this. They'll say, I'll give you $1,000 bet. That is how I was. But I want to succeed here. I want to show that I'm a fucking man. To myself and to my family, and mainly to myself. And yeah, because you guys are part of my community and you watch me. Anyway, it's going to start tomorrow. Today is the last day. I'm drinking my tea and this and that and everything else. I'll keep you guys updated. Daily weight. And you can ask me your questions. Let's see what happens. Good, bad, ugly. Feel free, comment down below. But I will go through this. Okay? My weight, I think 68.1 or something. I've taken a video. I'll be sharing it. Anyway, you guys take care. Let the games begin. Take care. Bye.